Alright guys, welcome to Rain's Place. Today is a cooking segment. I'm making veggie burgers and the ingredients I'm using are black beans, some quinoa, and a veggie mix that I made. Of course, I want to use my vegan sour cream. If you've never heard of or seen non-dairy sour cream, this is what it looks like. But sorry, I got a notification on. Let's pretty much get started. Now you're gonna need a food processor. I did just stab myself with this little thing. You want to, of course, be safe to keep things from flying around. You want to use the lid, which goes this way. No, this way. Snap it on. But since I'm scooping everything in, and I'm going to make some to make for tonight, but I'm also going to make enough to last me for a while. So if I want to, I have my mushrooms and stuff. So if I want to saute some mushroom and some onions, I can do that and add it to a burger next time, or just take them because I want to freeze them. I'm going to wrap them in wax paper and I'm going to freeze them. So that way if I want to put them on the grill, you know, take them with me, put them on the grill somewhere, and you do that. I am using the sour cream as kind of like an adhesive, kind of keep it together, because even though the veggies in it, it's going to give off some moisture to help stabilize it, I like the sour cream. The mix with the sour cream kind of makes it kind of, I don't know, it's hard to really kind of, I'm sorry. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this started. So I am working with a minimum amount of space over here. So if you see me kind of reaching in the same areas, it's because I have everything bunched in right here. All right, so, and you want to work this little bit by little bit. And I'm telling you, I made a lot of beans. I made a lot of quinoa. I made a lot of veggies. Why? I'm planning to eat on these burgers. Make them any kind of way I want to. I can even turn some of it into black bean meatball, whatever's. Add some gluten-free breadcrumbs. So that was about 3 big spoonfuls, because of course, yes, I am using quinoa and the veggies, but I really like the black bean texture and taste. So I'm using 2 scoops of, when I say scoops, I mean I'm using this big spoon. So I'm using 2 of these of quinoa. I'm using 3 of these of black beans. And I'm going to, you want to season your food, this is the point in time that you should do it. Honestly. Because I tell you, adding seasoning on top of the burger doesn't justify the flavor. It doesn't really give that you get that oh my god, it's good all the way through type taste if you don't season the inside as well. So season all the way through. I love my herbs, so you'll see a lot of parsley and Italian herb seasoning, and I will use a little bit of chili powder. Why? Because I do love, give it a little southwestern taste, a little bit, I guess. Pretty much. Whoop, whoop. Dropping it. Alright, let's go here, because I will be using them again. And now I don't want to use too much of, and this is garlic pepper, but you can use whatever seasoning you decide you want to use. Whatever the seasoning you decide that you like, then that's what you use. And this is just a little bit of onion powder. Now I don't want to use too much as well, for the simple fact that the veggies are seasoned nicely. So what I want to do now, to keep it safe, let's see. Now I'm just pulsing. Oh, sorry about that. I see you guys slide. Just so you can see. A couple pulses. Oh, that smells so good. Look at this. Kind of press that down some more so we can get that some more. Now I do have a little, I will add sea salt. I love sea salt. And I will not, and it's just a sprinkle. You can see that, block out that light. There you go. That's enough. That's honestly, that's really enough. This is what I do. No. Go ahead and it's almost, now you're going to do this until it gets to the consistency that you like. Now if you like it a little more mushy, then by all means. But this is the veggies that I'm adding, and it's zucchini and carrots and spinach, and onions, a little bit of mushrooms, nicely sauteed in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna mix this a little bit in here. I don't want it to be, and that's literally about 2 spoonfuls. Literally everything here I am going to use. And now I am going to my sour cream. 2, 1, just 1. Set this up here to the side. And I had originally made the veggies for pasta that I made. Sorry, I'm kind of close. The pasta that I made I made sauce for, but I said, those also go good with burgers. Kind of help it out. I don't want it to puree too much. There we go. And this is pretty much how I want it. So, like I said, I like it more black beanie. My words. So, it comes out. Bad lighting. It's not going to really show. Just looks like a pile of poop on the camera, but I promise you, this is going to be awesome. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this into a bowl, and then I'll move everything over to the table so you can see me pat them out. Alright guys, we are now at the table. I have some wax paper as well as cookie sheet to freeze, to prepare the burgers, I should say. And then I'll probably go over the monkey bread, but everyone knows how to make monkey bread. If not, then I can definitely explain it to you at the end if I remember. So generally, you're going to take your burger mix. Big bowl. I know, you're like, it's a huge bowl, why so much? I like to eat. You can't tell? Stop playing. Anyway, so you're going to do it generally like you do. Now, if you want to get a water bowl to, wet your hands so you won't be as sticky, you can definitely do that. Okay, which I went to go do. So, you're going to make sure your hands are clean, of course. Dip up in the water. It doesn't have to be dripping. Just get enough. Get it wet enough to where it won't stick to your hands. So you can do it small, and it just feels so weird against my fingers. Okay. You want to get enough to where you can make them into patties. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Why? Because it's look a little clayish, but I promise you, they fry up nicely. They fry up nice, and you just make them as thick as you like, as thick as they'll handle. And of course, if you don't want yours as sticky or as loose as mine is, then that's absolutely fine. Just add less sour cream. But for me, I like my burgers kind of thick. And I tell you, even if you get it here and you don't want it to be as sticky, add breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs work. I've also thought about doing some meatballs with this as well, but for my veggie noodles in my avocado cream sauce, garlic cream sauce that I made, but we'll see. I like getting my hands dirty, so yeah, just keep going. Something fun to do with the kids. I know some people are like, my kids ain't gonna eat that. If they see how fun it is, and let them taste it, lick your finger. It's good already. And then just a couple ways to do it is just to add sliced avocados on top if you're not allergic to tomatoes like my mother. You can add tomatoes on top. Even then, for now and then I gotta rinse off. Even then, fresh spinach, which I will do when I am getting, and it's just like I think someone asked me about meatloaf. You can do this as a meatloaf as well, honestly. Alright, Now these would be burgers I would put on the grill. It seems like my burgers are getting bigger and bigger. I think because it's time for me to eat. So my eyes getting bigger. Then, so we're going to a 1/4 pound to 1/2 pound to almost a whole pound of burger. But it's okay, because why? I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat the hell out of these things. I mean, it has the same texture as hamburger meat. Like this. Just same thing. Ew. And you're gonna take this. Alright guys, I forgot to top my extra pieces of wax paper. And you will see why in just a second. I just want to, then you're going to lay it right on top of the other hamburgers. And you're just going to dip and keep going until your batter is gone and into burger form. And be sure to put the burgers right on top of the other burgers. And there's a reason why for that. And I did put my bowl that I'm using on top of a sheet of wax paper. Why? Because I'm a messy cook. And everything's messy over here. So give it a little extra mix. See a little bit of sour cream, but it's okay. It is okay. It's all good. Nothing finger. Oh. Oh my goodness. I was going to get some avocado to go on top, but there's been something funky going on with these avocados at one of my local stores. Some of these avocados were bright green, but mushy, like they were brown, you know? So I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Here. I am. And you guys just let me know you want some more cooking videos, because I will do. Just let me know what you want, what you need, what you want. Don't judge my life. And I will get it for you. Ooh, nice little lunch. You can still see the veggies and greens and carrots and all that stuff in it. And then it's gonna fry up anyway. I'm not gonna put them all in the freezer, but because I am about to make some, which is absolutely fine. I'm about to make them 2 of them to go with these sweet potato fries. We can go over that too if you like. And the last one. Just scoop it all up. A little sticky, huh? Guess I should have dipped before my last one. It's alright. Can't do that with real hamburgers, huh? my gosh, it's so good. I better be careful. I might end up eating my hands. Oh my gosh. Sticky, sticky. It's okay. Then, I just said I'm about to cook some. Which one do I want? This one there. And this one here. So what you're going to do, you're going to put this wax paper on top. First. Pat them down some. Because you're going to need dun, 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 baggies and some scissors. I'll tell you why. Alright guys, so unfortunately I could not find, I didn't have any baggies, so I gotta put them in a bowl, but it's okay because it'll work out. So generally take your foil and oh my gosh, if you didn't know, there are little tabs on the side of the boxes to keep the foil from doing what exactly it just did. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, so what you're going to do, the reason why you have your kitchen scissors is because you're going to cut the wax paper, not the hamburgers, cut the wax paper. Got. Alright then. Now if you're like me and just had some excess wax paper on the side, please cut that off. Because I'm extra and I did some extra, so it's okay. But you're going to do all the layers together. Make sure you do not cut the burger, because that would suck tremendously. And I look like I left some layers. I did. I left a whole layer. A whole layer. And if you gotta take your time, please take your time. Don't mind to take your time. Come on, just cut. Just slice and dice. Alright, so since this one only has one, I really don't. But it's okay. I did tell you guys to make sure you guys had enough space in between each, right? I didn't. Sorry. So pretty much it's going to be like this. So that way, pack them out. I'm going to put them in your foil. Now you can either make a little pouch with the foil, or I'll show you another way in a moment. Yeah, let's see this one here. Here we go. And this is why I say be careful. Because I almost cut my burger. But they'll come out in little squares like that. Here. Here's the big daddy right here. Flip him. Yeah, keep him on his own paper. This one too. It's alright. Pretty much this is what you do. I know it's so awkward. It's okay. Put them on top. And then, if you got to, just to make sure that don't slide out the side, that's alright. Wrap one around it. Boom. Last two. That's when I gotta do surgery on. Or just pull it. Remember, never any worries. Comes off the side, that's fine. Take it. Just don't press it too hard on that side, because when it freezes, you'll be alright. Alright. And then we have the last two here. I'm going to set myself the puppies right here. And this is generally how I do veggie burgers. Alright, so let's go to the top. Slap them. There's a place for everything, I tell you. So, right now I have burgers. I have 4 burgers on the floor. Now, I know you guys are like, we want to just see it. I want to see what you're doing. Literally, boom. If you know how to make a pouch, you know what I'm doing. Here, just sit them on the sides, not all the way on the side, but on the sides with the space in the middle. You are just going to adjust this until you're able to make a pouch. From the sides and the top and the very middle, what you're going to do is cut. And then, once you cut, it should look like this. So, I can show you better. So, you're going to take it. You're going to fold it down. And you don't want to do it too tight. You don't want to do it too tight. Now this is only going to suffice until I go and get some storage bags tomorrow. So I'm really just pinning down the size. And I'll do this to keep everything in its place. And for the top part, I pinch it and I fold. Pinch and fold. Pinch and fold. And boom. Now you have burger pouches to freeze them. This will last just overnight. And tomorrow I will make sure to get some sandwich bags to transfer them from the foil to the sandwich bags, and that'll do. And so pretty much you're going to do that to every single one. And so when you want some burgers, you just take them out and you cook them just like regular burgers. You want to add some extra toppings and stuff onto it, throw some cheese on top, by all means. Do it. It tastes good regardless. Here, do the same thing. Now I make sure that my fingers this top part up here, make sure it is at least this much away from the burger, the end of this, because when you fold that down, you want to make sure that you're not on the burger, because you're going to have to fold it down again to serve it in place. So let's go here, like that, next side, which is fine, here, and fold, and back to the top, and remember that space, and press. Now don't set them completely on top of each other. You don't want them flat, because then you're gonna have to do extra stuff when you're trying to fry them up. But pretty much, this is what's gonna go into the freezer. I have my 2 here. I have 2, 4, 6 that I'm about to wrap up into their own 2 packed pouches. And yeah, that's how it is done. I don't have any other special tricks or anything, except I'm gonna have some magic to clean all these damn dishes. Boy, we got a dishwasher, but I don't think that thing's been used since they built this building, and that thing stinks. So we out that one time, won't do it again, ever. I won't even use that against my worst enemy. I don't know what was in there, or the last thing that they washed it. But we do dishes by hand in here. I ain't got time. I don't trust it. May get salmonella, hepatitis, something. I don't want it. But that has been my segment for today. Veggie burgers, awesome sauce. I'm about to chow.